I'm just a girl that loves a good Turkish show. Hello, Dizzy fans. Welcome back for another Turkish series review. So, we're going to discuss Copadam, aka Stickman Season 2. Although this season only had 5 episodes, it was super juicy. Season 1 ended with Tamir and Perry's baby boy, Devran, being kidnapped by Perry's estranged mother. It turns out that when Tamir was first starting his business, he parted ways with a very disgruntled employee named Barak, who comes back to bring havoc on Tamir in an attempt to get revenge for the unfair treatment he feels he got while employed by Tamir. He enlists the help of his crazy older brother and sister Elite, who devise a plan to destroy Tamir with the help of Perry's mother. The plan is to kidnap baby Devran and bankrupt Tamir's company with the help of Elite, who is Barak's sister and started working for Tamir back in season 1, but we weren't really giving her backstory back then, so now we know who she is and where she came from. Perry starts to spiral out of control mentally as she is unable to cope with her new baby being gone. Tamir is desperate to find their son, but can't focus on this 100% since he's having to deal with Perry's emotional instability. Even though the kidnapping of Tamir's son is the main focus of season 2, I think the real story here is the healing of Tamir's and Perry's familial relationships and their ability to forgive their parents for the abuse they endured throughout their childhood and beyond. We see a change in Tamir's mother starting a little bit in season 1 with her slowly realizing her mistakes as a mother and trying to right that wrong with her grandchildren. Tamir and his younger sister Miriam finally start to feel the love from their mother that was never there growing up. As minimal as her affection is, it's still something, and it's the first step toward healing. Their father, on the other hand, well, I never thought he would be able to redeem himself, but he does. In season 1, his estranged daughter from another woman shows up and begins to live in the mansion with the rest of the family after her mom dies. But unfortunately, Perry's mother murdered her while kidnapping baby Devran. I think that Tamir's father losing his daughter in this way and fearing the worst for his baby grandson helps him realize how important family really is, and so we start to see him slowly evolve from a very selfish and nasty person to someone who wants to be a loving father and grandfather. Surprisingly, he is the one that actually helps find baby Devran and bring him back home from the evil grips of Perry's mother, along with the help of the police. Perry's mother cannot accept that her daughter hates her, and so she tries to hurt Perry in the worst ways. But in doing so, she only hurts herself over and over again. Her plan backfires big time, which is very satisfying to watch. Good old-fashioned karma to the rescue once again. Perry will finally be freed of this delusional woman once and for all, and everyone can breathe again. Once Devran is back home and all the danger has passed, Perry finally lets go of all her anger and hatred towards her mother, and only then do we see a different Perry. A Perry that laughs and smiles and isn't so crazy and out of control. I do want to mention that throughout season 1 and 2, both Tamir and Perry seek the help of a psychiatrist, which I think helps them tremendously. I highly recommend seeking outside help when you have endured this much trauma in your life, or if your loved one has, because childhood trauma is nothing to laugh at, people. It can affect the rest of your life and those around you. In season 1, it was hard for me to really like Perry because of how mean she could be to people, but I get it. Hurt people will hurt people, and she was just looking for security and unconditional love from anyone she could find. And she found it with Tamir. We really see this whole family come full circle, and I absolutely love stories about redemption. Childhood trauma can last a lifetime, but it does not have to. The best part of this entire series, in my opinion, is Tamir letting his parents come to live with him in luxury in spite of them abandoning him and his sister when they were very young. Of course, they completely take advantage of this when they first come to the mansion, and Tamir does lose himself at times while dealing with their cruel behavior, but he never fully turns his back on them. He continues to forgive them time and time again. No matter what you've been through, no matter what cruelty you may face, return it with kindness. Forgive those who hurt you, not for them, but for yourself. If this show has taught me anything, it's this. If you want to heal your wounds, you must forgive those who have wounded you. Sometimes people feed on their grudges, but this doesn't help anyone. I think that Tamir forgiving his parents and offering them what they never offered him is what inspired his parents to see themselves for who they are and want to make that change. If you want to see changes in others, you must inspire them by first making the changes in yourself. If Tamir and Perry had continued to throw gas on the fires by being hateful back to their parents, the fire never goes away. It just grows and eventually burns everything and everyone around them. So yeah, I think that this is the moral to this story. This one has a joyful ending, guys, and I hope that you will go and check it out on WatchTurks.tv with English subtitles. I was a little disappointed that the season only had 5 episodes, but it's like that sometimes, guys. But you can still enjoy this amazing story, which is based on true events. All right, guys. Well, that's all I got on this one. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to share, sub to the channel, and give it a like. And until next time, gule gule.